everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be doing my TBR game for November. So we skipped October because of my readathon, and so we're just going to take a relaxing month. We weren't going to take any punishments from September because we just wanted a little bit of a break. So we're doing a brand new game, so we're going to spin the wheel. This has like however many games are on here, like 16 or 20 or whatever. But they're all different games. Some I created myself, some I got inspiration from others. So let's go ahead and spin, and hopefully we'll get a new game for this month. Now, I don't remember the last one we got. I think it was TBR Star Jar, but don't quote me. So we're just going to go ahead and spin. Hopefully we get a new game. So yeah, there's no rewards or punishments, so I can't spin again, and we're not going to get 2 games this month. So let's go ahead and spin to see what we get for November. I hope something good. What do we get? We got, oh, awesome. We got our original board game, TBR Around the World. So we get to play our board game again, which could end up getting us a lot of books, or could end up getting our average of I think we get an average of 5 or 6 books on that TBR game. So we shall see what we get. I'm really excited to replay that game because it's one of my favorite games of all time. So, and I did create it for this channel, so I'm excited that we get to play that game. I was actually kind of missing it the past couple months. I'm missing my TBR Around the World game. So yay, we get to play my original TBR game. So let's go ahead and roll over to that game. Here is the TBR board game for TBR Around the World. So it's been ages since I played my TBR game, and I had to look back in my rules to make sure I remembered. I did not remember a few things that I changed from last year. So here's the board game. We're going to go through the entire board. So I usually get an average of 5 to 7 books, but the game could be mean to us this time. But I'm so excited to get back into the board game because this used to be my monthly board game, and it's just nice to see the board again because it's been a while. So I have some prompt cards, and each of the icons means something different. I will link the playlist down below where you can check out from the very beginning about the videos, but I'm going to go ahead and mix our prompt cards, as well as here is our game piece, a little birdie that I got at an art museum one time. So he's going to be our little game piece this time. Roll number 1. I'm using a 12-sided die. We got it was off the screen, but we got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a cloud is a cloud prompt. So we're going to go over here to our prompt cards. 1 in a giveaway. All right. I have quite a few of those. So lots of options. I'll have to see what I have. Hey guys, sorry about the wardrobe change, but it is actually a different day from the initial first clip. So our first roll got us a cloud prompt, and the first one is 1 in a giveaway. So I'm going to have to try to figure out which ones I wanted to give away, and I'll be right back with some options. This might be a little bit of a cheat, but it is my game, my rules. So I recently won Shannon McNear's Virginia, but this is book, I can't remember what book this is in the series of the, what is it? Daughters of the Lost Colony series. And I won this through her, she was doing a not launch team, but just like a launch party for her next book. And so this is book, I think 4 or 5 in the series. Book 4. So I haven't even read book 1 yet. It is on my TBR. So I'm going to put book 1 of this series as the book because I do want to read that one before the end of the month. So the first book is actually called Eleanor, and I will be reading it. I actually have the audiobook of that on NetGalley. So we're going to choose the first book in this series by Shannon McNear for our 1 in a giveaway, even though technically we didn't win the first book, but it's still part of that same series. Roll number 2. We got a 5. That was almost a 2, but we got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We landed on a globe, which is our genre wheel. So I'll spin a wheel of genres, and that was pretty loose. So whatever genre we get, we can pick a book from it. Our next roll got us the genre wheel. So I spun the wheel of prompts, and what came up? Manga. And I'm like, manga? I'm like, I read a lot of comic books, but I very rarely read manga series. I'm like, why did I even put that on there? But you know what? It's a great option because they're short. and I can complete one of those in less than a day. So I really thought this was going to be pretty hard because I'm like, well, the only manga series I am currently in the middle of is Spy Family. And I was like, I don't know if the next volume is up yet in the US. So I went to my Libby and I looked up Spy Family. It's an okay series so far. It's an okay series. But the next volume I'm on is number 12, and it is available. I actually put it on hold on 2 of my cards, one for 4 weeks and one for 8 weeks. So I should be able to get it in time for the end of the month on at least one of those cards. And so, yeah, I'm excited. It is, as I said, it's been an okay series, but there have been some pretty graphic violence in some of the books. I think one or two, I was like, ooh, a little too much there. But yeah, so I'm going to try it one more time, see where it takes us. And yeah, it's just, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, on to the next roll. Roll number 3, and the bird's in the way, so. Oops. Okay, I rolled off the table almost, so we're going to respin that one. Ooh, okay, we got a 10 that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the suitcase, I believe, suitcase is our TBR claw machine. So we'll get a random book or more than one book, depending on how the claw machine is nice to us. So I will insert the clip here and we'll see what books we get from that. Our next roll got us the Star Claw machine, which I'm so excited about. It's one of my favorite things, even though I can't technically actually pick anything. Like, this is a random book. So I thankfully only got 1 star because I made it a rule where, like, if I get more than 1 star in the claw machine, then I have to read whatever comes out of it. So we only got 1. We got a blue star today, which is so cute, adorable. Love that paper. So let's see if I can actually open it because I don't know, I struggle with this. Oh, it's actually the thinner paper, I think. Ooh, I am not mad about this at all. Okay. So excited. I'm trying to open it all the way up because I saw the first word and I knew immediately what it was, and I actually have a physical copy of this so I can show you. So the book we got, without trying to rip the paper here. There we go. All right, so we got, which is a very long title, we got Echoes Among the Stones by Jamie Jo Wright. I am so excited, and you saw that, right? There was like, 300 stars in there or whatever. I am not mad about this. I am so excited. I have 4 books left on Jamie Jo Wright's backlist that I have not read yet. So if we can bring it down to 3, I am super excited. And I think this is the one that I've heard really good things about. It was either that one or Reckoning at Gossamer Pond. I can't remember. But this is about a girl named Aggie. And she finds herself traveling to Wisconsin, where her grandmother, Mumsy, lives alone in her vintage, though very outdated home. Aggie didn't plan for how eccentric Mumsy has become, obsessing over an old unsolved crime scene, even going so far as to recreate it in a dollhouse. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that because that sounds like really good. It sounds like a Twilight Zone episode, but I'm excited. I get to knock off another book off of Jamie Jo Wright's backlist. I'm excited. Nothing could have been better, I don't think, in that claw machine than a Jamie Jo Wright. This is great, especially for this time around the year, or this time of the year. I'm excited. All right, for our next roll, we don't want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't want an 8. So anything but an 8, otherwise we have to go back to the last rainbow. So let's see what we get. I'm not zoomed in this time because I wanted to show you how many spaces there are. Oh, ooh, that was close. We got a 7 on that roll. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a cloud prompt. And our prompt is first Pinterest photo inspires book. We got that the last time we played, even though it's been months ago. I don't know if I want to do a different one because, like, literally, we got this exact prompt last time we played this game. Well, yeah, I guess we'll play this. So first Pinterest photo inspires the book I pick. Our next roll got us a cloud prompt again, and that one is first Pinterest photo inspires my book. So let's go ahead and go through Pinterest. So I just realized I could have used my other phone to spin the genre wheel, but that's okay. All right, on to Pinterest. So first one is usually the one, so let's see what we get. Ooh, okay. So literally our first one, we almost got Peter Pan, but our first one, actually, I was wondering if we should scroll down to refresh it, but I don't know, because I kind of like it. So the first one that popped up was this one, and I will take it bigger. So this is the picture, and I'll put it up here. So it's like a spooky, not spooky, but I don't know, it feels like it gives me almost like Jamie Jo Wright vibes again, with the, like the library and the dark colors. Should we put another Jamie Jo Wright on our list and knock off like another book on our list? I don't know. Let's see what else I have planned for this month, because I do have quite a few that I'd like to get to from authors I'm going to be meeting later on this month. So let's see what we have here. Maybe, oh, what about this one? It's not on my TBR, but I have The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater by Erin Bartels. That one would definitely go along with like that color scheme. I'm kind of thinking like more like gothic feels because of like that dark green. I'm trying to think of like what would be good. There's also one called The Whisperer's Wish by Jannalise Lloyd that I want to read, and it's got kind of that same color scheme. I'm going to think I'm going to go with that. It's called The Whisperer's Wish, and it's about a girl. It's a fantasy book. It's about a girl who she is known as a whisperer, but being a whisperer puts her into a dangerous risk when she reveals that she's a whisperer, but she needs the help of some kind of like challenge or something, where if she wins the challenge, she gets a wish, and she really needs that wish. So I think I'm going to read that one. I have started it. I think I'm like 5% of the way through, but if I put this on here, at least I know I will finish it. So we're going to put that one on, and I picked it based on like the same color scheme as the Green Library. Roll number 5. This could be our last roll. So anything but a 1. Are you kidding? Apparently the game is not going to be nice to us. We got a 1. So, oh, this is lovely. Yep, that's a 1. So we rolled the 1. That means we hit the rainbow, and we have to go all the way back to the last rainbow, which is over here. Oh, this is great. All right, so for this one, we are going to pick something from our, wow, I can't think because that frightened me, really did. We're going to go back and do my series jar. That's what it is. We have to pick something from our series jar this time. I wanted this game to be nice to me, and we got the rainbow, so it was nice to me up until that point. So yeah, we have to pick from my series jar, which is way up here. You don't even see it. It's my little poo mug. But I have prompts in here apparently from, this is my old game. This is my old game. Before I changed the cards and stuff, so we can get rid of those. But I have my jar here. There are tons of prompts in here. And I feel like, I need to update this because I have a lot more new series. But also most of these I have not finished yet. So we'll just see what we get. All right. So, oh, please be nice. Please be something I want to continue. Okay, let's do this one. I'm scared. I'm always scared when the series jar comes up. But like, I do want to finish these series at some point. Okay, I think we got this before and we never finished it. But we're going to try. So we got Tom Threadgill's book, called Amaravellas. It's a duology, but we're going to read the second book in the Elvira series. I think that's what it's called from what I said. But I remember enjoying the first book. I think I like it 3 stars, but I think I would have enjoyed it a little bit more if I read the physical book versus the audiobook. So we're going to continue that series. This is roll number 6 we are on, and I rarely, if ever, hit the rainbow, so that was terrible. All right, roll number 6. Okay, this time we got an 8. There's no chance of hitting a rainbow this time around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a cloud prompt. And our prompt of this time is signed by the author. I feel like we get a lot of these. Like, I mixed these up, didn't I? We got this one last time too. All right then, signed by the author. And I count book plates as signed by the author because, I have a lot of those, so signed by the author. Our next roll got us another cloud prompt, and this one was signed by the author. So yeah, we have lots of options for that. We have lots of options, actually. I'm going to go ahead because, like, literally I can, like, spoon you over here or spin you down here. Literally all these 3, sorry if the camera angle changed, but literally all 3 of those shelves are all signed that I have not read yet. And there's actually a few that I see that I want to read, or there's one that's a buddy read that I could read. There's a couple that are on my TBR for recently, so let's grab a couple here. I think these are the only ones that I think I'm interested in right at the moment. Yes, okay, so these are the ones that I'm currently interested in reading this month. That we have Within These Walls of Sorrow by Amanda Barrett. I need to read 2 of her other books before I think I'm all caught up with hers. So really, really loved the first book I read by her, so I really want to continue. Then we have The Juliet Code by Paperbacks. This is the last book so far in the Frederick and Grace mystery series, and I love this series so much. And I did start it, I just haven't continued it. And then we have Blood Secrets by Morgan L. Bussey. Although technically, I think I'm actually going to be starting this at the end of October, because this is a buddy read with my lovely friend Chrissy at Chrissy's Purple Library, because we're gonna finally finish off the duology that we started I think like 2 months ago. So this is an option, but as I said, like, I will be finishing it by the end of this month. So would that be cheating, since I'm technically not going to start it, or technically going to finish it possibly before November? But if I put this on, I know I'm going to finish it. What do I do? Should I be nice to myself and like add this and just finish it early? Or should I add one of these that are also like really exciting and I want to read? I think I'm going to be nice to myself. So I'm going to actually put Blood Secrets on, even though technically I'm going to probably finish it before October. But you never know. You never know. I could actually finish it in November. So we shall see. But it'd be nice if I could finish it early. So this is Morgan L. Bussey's Blood Secrets. And if you saw if you're seeing my wrap up next week and I already read this, well, there you go. At least it's one off my TBR. This is the second book in the Skyworld series. And this is all about a group of people who are kind of like scavenger hunters, and they go down into this mysterious mist because everyone lives above the mist. And so there's this mysterious mist that they go to find like stuff that they're paid to find. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited to actually finally complete that series. I forgot to prove that this book is signed. But it is. There it is. It says, "To Katie, there is always hope. Morgan L. Bussey." So it is signed. So excited to add that to the list. Rule number 7 now, I believe. We got I think that's a 6. Yes, that is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got another cloud prompt. I remixed them again because I'm like, seriously, we want some more prompts. I have a ton of prompts here. I have like 50. So we need more. Pirates. Ooh, okay. Pirates. Wasn't planning for pirates, but I'm not mad about that because I honestly have been in the mood for a good pirate story. So that should be interesting. Our next roll got us the cloud prompt. So we got pirates, which I'm so excited about. You know me, I love pirates. So I was thinking about doing a reread, but I don't know if I want to reread or not. I honestly don't have a lot of like piratey type books on here, so I'm not exactly sure. I know there's some kind of treasure in the Juliet Code, but I doubt there's going to be pirates. No pirates. Oh well. Would have been nice if there was pirates, but maybe there is. You never know. Pirates. I'm trying to think of like something new. I know I have like a ton of like piratey books on my TBR, like, you know, that I've been saving for like forever, but I think I'm just going to reread an old favorite. So we're going to go with it. So I don't have a physical copy of it. I used to, but that is The Hawk and the Jewel. It's book 1 in the Kensington Chronicles by Lori Wick. And it was one of my absolute favorite books growing up. I read it in high school. And let me tell you, I absolutely adore that book. And it definitely has pirates. It has a very big sweeping romance that I absolutely adored. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to reread the entire series or not, because The Hawk and the Jewel was honestly my favorite of the series. But I really want to reread The Hawk and the Jewel by Lori Wick. So we're going to go with that one. I know there's pirates and it's a good time. So we're going to reread that one. And it's been a very long time since I've read that book. Rule number 8. TBR is getting really long here. We got a 9 that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we are safe. We're actually at the cloud up there. So our prompt for that one is Christian fiction featuring a person of color. And this prompt was kindly sent to me by SR Vlogs. Wow. My handwriting is atrocious. I'm sorry. SRVO615, I believe that is. But yes, so really excited to have a Christian fiction featuring a person of color. One of my favorite authors comes to mind, but we'll see what I can come up with. We got another cloud prompt that time, and this one is Christian fiction featuring a person of color. And immediately I thought of Toni Shiloh because she's like one of my absolute favorite authors. I love her so much. And I do have a few of her books still on, well, quite a few of her books on my backlist still. But let's see if there's anything else that kind of hits my eye. I have my little TBR cart over there. Oops, forgive the mess over there. But I don't know if there's like one that's gonna hit me as much as hers. I know I have a few. I have like Vanessa Miller, who I haven't read from yet. That is What We Found in Hallelujah, which was actually gifted to me. So I could read that one. I probably should read that one. But I kind of want a little bit of a shorter book on my TBR since we have so many books. So I know what I'm gonna go for. Oh, I also have this one too. I forgot about this one. The Light Always Breaks by Angela Jackson Brown, which I've read another one of her books and loved, and this cover, spot on. So I think the one I'm going to go for, it's actually down in my signed bookshelf that I haven't read yet, and that is book 2 in a Maple Run novel series by Toni Shiloh. This is Finding Love, and I love the first book. I don't know why it's taken me so long to continue the series, but I really, really love this one, and this is a person of color mixed love story, and I just love that. So this one we're following Delaney Jones, who is the sister of the brother from the first book, and it is all set around like their family run restaurant, and I just really loved it. And it's nice and short. It's like barely 200 pages, if that. So yeah, 175 pages. So I should be able to complete this one. I'm gonna definitely add it to my list. And number 9 should be our final roll, unless we get a 1. So what do we get? We got another 9. So that is our last roll. All right, so 1, 2, plus 7 more brings us to the end of the game. And I'm going to pick a travel-themed prompt. That is our airplane, so we can take off. And our travel-themed prompt is a bilingual character. Oh, boy. Okay, I might have to resort to middle grade for this because it's a little bit easier to find middle grade. And I think I might actually have some options on my TBR card for this. All right, this should be fun. I'm really happy. I've never gotten this prompt before. All right, so let's go ahead and find our bilingual character. And finally, for our last prompt, we got a travel prompt, and that is a bilingual character. And I don't know if I have any signed books on my TBR that are bilingual characters. I don't think so. But I do have a middle grade author on my other TBR card. I got 2 here that I think could work. So I have one here that I've had that might work. It's called When Life Gives You Mangoes by Corinne Getton. She lives on an island that visitors call exotic, so I don't know if she's bilingual or not. Doesn't say. But it could work. I don't know. But I do know an author that I think could work, and I have 2 of her books, and that is Vera Harandani, and I have 2 of hers. I have How to Find What You're Not Looking For and The Night Diary. And I know all of her characters are, I believe, either from Pakistan or India. And so I'm pretty sure they're going to be bilingual. Don't quote me though. I mean, there could be, different things. But I'm pretty sure, that her family, whatever. I think I want to go with The Night Diary only because it's a little bit shorter. This one is a chunker for a middle grade. I mean, this is like, wow. 350 plus pages. This one is only 250 pages. So I think we'll go with the shorter one only because of that reason. But we'll save the other one for middle grade March. So yes, we're gonna go with The Night Diary, and this is it's in 1947. And her father decides it's too dangerous to stay in their country. So Nisha and her family become refugees and embark on a journey by train and by foot to reach their new home. So I'm excited, and yeah, I have enjoyed one or 2 of the other authors' books, so we'll add that onto the list. All right, so we are officially done. I'll share really quickly what books I got, even though a few of them are not actually physically, but that's okay. So if I'm looking over here, that's because I have my list. So for one in a giveaway, I'm choosing the first book by Shannon McNear, which is Eleanor by Shannon McNear. For our genre wheel, which was manga, I'm reading Spy Family Volume 12. For Suitcase, which was TBR Claw Machine, I got Echoes Among the Stones by Jamie Jo Wright. Then we got Cloud, first Pinterest photo inspires our read, and we're going to choose The Whisperer's Wish by Jannalise Lloyd. Then we have Signed by the Author, Rainbow, Series Jar, and that was the Amara Alvarez series by Tom Threadgill, the second book in the duology. And then the next one, it was another cloud prompt, which is signed by the author. That is Blood Secrets by Morgan L. Bussey. And then the next one was, I believe, Pirates. Yes, I forgot about Pirates. So our cloud prompt for Pirates, I'm reading The Hawk and the Jewel by Lori Wick. And then the next one was another cloud prompt, Kristen fiction featuring a person of color. So I'm going to be reading Finding Love by Tony Shiloh. And then the last prompt, which was a bilingual character for my travel prompt. And I'm going to be reading The Night Diary by Vera Haranandani. So that is the TBR. 9 books. But it's doable. But I also have a lot of other books that I'd like to get to by the end of the month. So we'll see. It could be a complete fail for December. We'll just have to wait and find out. And I actually have a different game planned for next month. Not even a game, it's like a weekly TBR thing. So I'm excited for that. I'm not going to be playing my TBR game, I don't think, since I'm doing like a Christmas themed one. So we'll see. All right. Yeah, it's going to be fun trying to complete these books. If I finish half, I consider it an accomplishment. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let me know if you've read any of these and what you thought. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.